So here we're at the multi-needle machine. So this is the Ricoma EM1010. I need to thread this machine for the next project. So I've chosen these colors. I need the red, the blue, the green, yellow, and black. But instead of black, I'm going to use this this dark gray because the shirt is actually black. So I already have the blue. I want to use the blue that's there. I want to use the red that's there, but I need to put the green and I need the gray. And I could actually use the yellow that's there. I need to thread 2 more needles. So I just brought it up here so you could see a little closer while I do this. So I'm going to get a pair of scissors because first thing I need to do is to cut the thread of the one that I want to rethread. Normally, you should kind of use the ones that are close to each other, but for the sake of this video, I'm actually at the further end of it. So I am going to put it on number 10 and number 9. So this is how they're numbered. You can see you go start at this end. Oh, I don't think you can see it. All right. The way they're numbered, this is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they're alternating. You start in the back, 1, you come to the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one in the front is 10. So if I wanted to use needle number 3 is the blue. Needle number 2 is the yellow. So I'm actually going to, maybe I can thread needle number, since I'm over here, I'm going to put one of them on needle number 1. So let's thread needle number 1. So instead of rethreading the whole machine, you can just cut the thread here and you take your new thread, and I'm just going to simply, it's a little long, I'm just going to simply tie a knot to the thread that's already on there. So I'm going to tie a knot like this. What I'm going to do is double knot. And what I'm going to do is just pull this thread through. So if I was actually threading it for the first time, I would have to take this thread, pull it through this back hole. There's a little back hole back here. Come through this front hole. Then I would go under this tension rod. There's like a little plate. You would go underneath through the little tubing down here through this little plate, around this little knob, around that way. And there's actually, it's the same color as the machine, but there's actually a little diagram to show you the path. You go around the tension rod, through here, down. So these are the take-up levers. So you would go down, you would go back up through the lever, you would go down, and then you would go down to the bottom where the needles are. Turn the light on, but we're not down there yet. So again, I'm going to tie these. Let's see. I tied those together. And now I'm just going to pull. All the needles down here are numbered 1 through 10. So I'm just working with needle number 1 right now. So I'm just going to zoom it in. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the thread out of the needle. And then I'm just going to pull this through. And it's going to go through the whole thread path that I just told you about. And then once I pull it all the way down and that old thread is here and the new thread is out, then I can just cut it. And then the last thing I need to do is just put the needle, well, I'm going to put it behind the little hook here, the little guide hook. Okay, and then I have to manually put the thread through the needle. Oops, give a little space. I'm trying to do it with a camera in front. There we go. Then afterwards, I take my thread, put it through this hoop, and I'm just going to pull it out here through the spring, and then this is actually going to cut the excess. And then I have to do that again for the next needle, and if I was changing all colors, 10 times. So that's how you thread the Ricoma EM1010.